What is up, everybody? Welcome to the chat. I am Kneeckoh with Enter the Chat Gaming, and today we are going to be reviewing Mario Golf Super Rush on the Nintendo Switch. Let me tell you about this game. So I'm a huge Mario Golf fan. I'm a huge Mario sports fan. I love all the Mario sports games, and golf is definitely up there as one of the better Mario sports games. So I was very much looking forward to it when they announced Mario Golf Super Rush. I was so looking forward to get my hands on this game. And let me tell you, I'm not disappointed by it, okay? I've been playing it for the last 3 or 4 hours or so, and I am definitely not disappointed by what this game has to offer. Do I think it is perfect? Not by any means, but there is a lot of content here to actually enjoy, especially if you have a group of friends that also have this game. So allow me to explain everything that this game has to offer for you. So the first thing I dove into is the adventure mode, where you play as your Mii and you're like a rookie golfer and you're working your way up the ranks. And I already had a feeling I wasn't going to be big on this mode. I just really don't care for these certain, like, just slapped on story modes. I think it could have had potential, but it's just very dull. I played it for about 2 hours or so, and I am just not looking forward to going back to it. The only reason I may go back to it is to buff up my Mii and have my Mii be really cool. That would be the biggest motivation, because through this you're going to make your Mii, if you don't already have one saved to your Nintendo Switch, and then you're going to proceed through the campaign, and every time you level up your Mii, there's like a RPG kind of element to it. You get an attribute point that you could put into like strength, speed, stamina, things of that nature, to change how your Mii specifically plays, which I think is a very cool feature. I'm really big on this. The problem is the story and the characters are just, it's kind of bland and not really super exciting. It's just it's just kind of there. They just kind of slapped it on. It could have been something really cool, but it didn't hit a mark. I will likely, like I said, go back through it and start playing more of that particular game mode, because I want to use my Mii in like the online section. But other than that, I'm not playing it for the enjoyment of the story. It's more of just a grind to get what I want out of it. So all in all, it's very boring. If you're looking to get a good story out of this particular Mario Golf game, that's not a reason to pick it up. It's not a reason at all. But that's not really why I play Mario Golf games. You know, I play Mario Golf games because I like the goofy, over-the-top nature of like the power shots and things like that. And this game hits a mark because it adds so much new stuff, like with the speed golf and the battle golf game modes. There's a lot here to actually play. So first off, you get your standard golf. You can use your powers on, powers off, depending on how you want to play it, and I'm a big fan of this. I just enjoy, you know, having a good random game of golf. I play Wii Golf constantly here at the house with my roommates, so it's really nice to see Mario Golf have a standard golf where you can turn your power-ups off and just play normal golf. I do enjoy that aspect, but I do also like the power-ups and stuff like that. And because of the varied courses that you can play on, there's a lot of Mario charm that changes it up from the basic Wii Golf that you get. Now, my favorite game mode in Super Rush is the speed golf. It is so freaking fun, and I am just very happy with how it actually turned out. This was the one I was looking forward to most when I watched the trailers and the gameplay breakdowns and stuff like that, and it hits the mark for me. So every character has their own attributes and whatnot, so certain characters are going to be able to perform differently in this particular game mode. And what you do is you hit the ball, and immediately after hitting the ball, you chase your ball down, and you have like a dash power up that you can use to knock other players out of the way and move balls and things like that, which is super fun. So you're dashing after your ball, you're chasing it down to then try and go again, and you want to get the best score in the fastest time possible. And it's just super fun and addicting. I really like the speed golf mode, and with all the different characters and their different attributes and stuff like that, it's a lot of fun to change up which character you're playing. Or if you really like somebody, have a main and be like, I have mastered this particular character and I know exactly what I'm doing, so I have the best speed rush, you know, score possible. It's a really fun game mode that I will be going back to time and time again. It is a lot of freaking fun. The final game mode that they've added is the battle golf mode. This is where you go in and you have a race on this very obstacle-like course to sink as many balls into the hole as possible. You're trying to get as many holes as you can before the time runs out or before somebody else does, and it's so much fun. This one, I will say though, despite it being as fun as it is, it's my least favorite because of just the craziness and the randomness. I don't enjoy it as much as the speed golf, because the speed golf is just, I don't know, there's something about it, and the standard golf is just something you can kind of sit back and relax, where I feel like this is a very high energy, go, versus I'm not big on that, but the speed golf does it just right, especially because you can hop in and change the amount of holes you're getting. The battle golf is fun, don't get me wrong. It's just not my cup of tea, especially because for me, I'm not the best Mario golfer. I will be the first to admit that. And by the time I sank one golf ball in the hole, somebody else had already gotten their 3 that we were playing for. So it doesn't hit the mark for me. So that is why I vastly prefer the speed golf mode, but it is still a lot of fun, don't get me wrong. The only thing about that particular mode as well is that it does only have one course available. There are different variations of that said course, but just the one, I could see that getting very old and repetitive very quickly. Speaking of courses, there's just not a ton of them in this game, and they have announced, okay, that there will be DLC. They showed that at E3, but as of right now, there are 6 main courses that you can use in the standard golf and the speed golf game modes, and then there is the one additional course that is used for the battle golf game mode. And right now, that's just a very small amount. It's not something that's upsetting to me because the game is fresh, okay? I haven't been playing it. I didn't get a review copy. So for me, all of this stuff is very fresh, but I could definitely see in a week or two, after playing these courses through a bunch of times, this gets pretty old pretty quick, unless you have a group of friends that are playing with you regularly. That could be very fun. But if you're just playing by yourself against randoms online, it could get a little old playing the exact same courses. But like I said, at E3, they did announce that additional DLC content will be coming to this game over the course of the next year or so. So I'm really looking forward to that. If they really support the crap out of this game and we get a lot of new courses, new characters, things of that nature, it's going to shape up to be a really fun game, especially because, like I said, if you have a group of friends to play this game with, this game is a treat. I hopped into the online, and that is pretty much exclusively what I've played outside of the 2 hours of adventure mode, and I was very, very impressed. And the reason I was impressed is because Nintendo is notorious for having atrocious online. If you play Smash online, I feel bad for you. So I really wanted to make sure Mario Golf was good, and I did encounter some lag here and there, but it was never lag that really like broke the game or made anything very, very impossible difficult. It was always stuff that was just minor, and it was only one of the games I played. I played a couple rounds of standard golf, couple rounds of speed golf, and a couple rounds of the golf battle, and only one of those games actually lagged. So far, it's been very smooth, and I am very happy for that because that is likely how I will be playing this game most of the time, is online. So I'm very, very happy to see that the online is running as smoothly as it is. So as it sits right now, I think Mario Golf is fun. It's very fun. I love Mario Golf. I've always loved Mario Golf, but it is lacking stuff. The adventure mode is just very bland. There's not a whole lot there unless you really care about your Mii character, but if you don't care about your Mii character and you're just playing online, then you really don't have to worry about the adventure mode at all, and then you're losing out on a fair chunk of content. The nice thing with the online is you can just select to not use Mii characters, which I think is a good feature for those who really, like myself, may not go back to the adventure mode. That is just something that may happen, is I just decide I'm not that dedicated to my Mii and I want to play with just, you know, the Mario characters. And that is an option online. There's tons of different variations in the rule sets and stuff like that that you can apply to the online settings, and I am a huge fan of that as well. So aside from the lack of content in the adventure mode, there's also just, it's kind of a low course count right now. And yes, there are 7 courses. One is exclusive to the battle golf style, but like I said, after a couple weeks or so, unless you have a group of friends that are just loving Mario Golf and you guys are hopping in regularly, you probably are going to get burnt out on those number of courses. But if they do speed up the update process, if they don't take forever, like if it's not a Mario Party situation where they just now added, you know, features that we wanted to the original Mario Party on the Switch, then this could be really good. Like if we get new courses within the next course of like 2-3 months, I think this could be huge for this game, and it could really, really help. Hopefully it's more than one course over that time. Right now, if you are a huge fan of Mario Golf, I would definitely say it's worth picking up. You'll enjoy yourself. However, if you're just like on the fence about it and you're like, I like golf and I like Mario, but I'm not too sure, I would definitely wait for a sale, just because by that time there should be more content. That is my thought, is that they will hopefully support this game really heavily and we'll get a lot of content really soon, especially because they were already showing the new content at E3. So right now, $60 only if you really like Mario. If you want to catch it on sale, that is the best time to do it. But that is going to be it for this one, guys. Thanks for entering the chat. Make sure you are subbed to this channel for more gaming content in the future. Gameplay reviews, you know, gameplay itself, first impressions, just podcast stuff, a whole bunch of content coming here to this channel. This is a brand new channel, so Make sure you stick around for more. But that is going to be it for this, and I'll catch y'all later.